Hello everyone, this is KK Alexander. You know me as ThePandaPhotographer. In my days, I used to be a semi-professional gamer, and I used to build gaming computers for clients when I was in my college days. And I want to recommend two laptops to you photographers, workstation personnel out there, and gamers. And the two laptops are very much under $1,000. If you want to spend a little more to upgrade a little bit of the hardware, you can. It's optional. But I want to recommend two laptops. It's the Dell i15 7000 gaming series, which is actually the Dell 15 7567, or you can buy the ASUS ROG GL503 VD15 gaming laptop. They're both roughly quite near $1,000, and by far I recommend these two. Let me start off by why I recommend these two. First of all, one, let's talk about the ASUS. Now, the ASUS display is one of the best displays that you can buy on the market for a gaming laptop for that amount of money. $1,000 and roughly around $1,000. This is one of the best displays you can get. Now, the RPG on this screen, and by the way, it's 360 nits, so it's very bright, very vivid, and the RGB on here is 93%, and Adobe RGB is 72%. So if you are a photographer, gamer, or someone that is doing CDA work, the display, the color accuracy, is by far one of the best displays for the buck. Now, for one, it comes with one USB Type-C, 4 USB 3.0 ports. It has one display output. It has a Ethernet. It also has a SD card slot, so that's important to you photographers out there. But it comes with an all-in-one audio jack, which means it's one jack with also includes microphone. So, and I kind of prefer that. So I got a lot of headphones that, especially iPhone headphones, that can actually utilize that in the long run. Now, the keyboard is one of the best keyboards out there. It has no flex on the body itself, and you can see from the design, ASUS likes to actually come up with these really unique designs. The build quality is superb. Now, on the bottom of the laptop, it is plastic, so keep that in mind. And you can see from its overall look and feel. Now, it does come with the RPG colored program, so you can program the RGB keyboards the way you want, the colors you want. But with that said, the trackpad on this laptop is pretty damn good as well. Now, the speakers are good, but once they get loud, they sound a little bit washed out, just a bit, so keep that in mind. With that said, the webcam is pretty decent, not great. It seems a little bit underexposed, but from my experience playing with it in the store, it seems that it was a really average webcam experience in my opinion. But let's go down and check out some of the interior a little bit here. And you can buy this on Amazon, and you can buy this on Amazon for roughly about $1,000 to $1,100, but it's something that you really want to invest when you're doing Photoshop, video editing, or if you are a type of person that's doing the anime graphics, you want to use CDA or you want to use After Effects, it will do the job because it will come with a GTX NVIDIA 1050 4GB with an Intel Core i7 2.8 GHz with 16 GB of DDR4, a 1TB FireCuda hard drive, and not only that, it would definitely come with some very good coolant. So, and if you crank the noise up on the fans, it absolutely gets a little bit loud, but not as loud as other laptops that I have experienced in the past. But, and you can check from the specs here. Now, there are optional specifications. Now, you can get ones with the NVIDIA GTX 1060 Ti if you want to go spend that money. But as I said, this is one of the best screens for the buck. Now, it is roughly around 4.9 pounds, and it comes with Windows 10, so you guys should know that. It's a 1920 by 1080. It's an IPS display, by the way, so keep that in mind. But as I said, it's 360 nits, so it's very bright, very vivid. It's not washed out display, so if you move it to side, up and down, it won't wash out at all. Like I said, RGB and Adobe RGB color contrast is 93% RGB, and Adobe RGB contrast and colors is actually 72%. So this is a display that you really want to invest in when you are going to invest in a good laptop, but you don't want to break the bank and you don't want to spend so much on a good laptop for your photography, videography, or your workstation work. So with that said, this is the ASUS ROG LG 503 VD15 gaming laptop. I will leave this laptop link down below in the description. Now let's move on to the Dell and let me show you what the Dell has to offer for that. Now when it comes down to warranties or replacement parts, it may be a little bit difficult. So everyone knows if you buy it from Amazon, you're going to have a little bit of a 30-day window to return your product, so keep that in mind. And if you are going to buy this laptop, keep in mind that you will have to send in your warranty card to ASUS, and you may have to send your laptop if you need any repairs. You may have to send it in, and that might take a long time for that to be done. I'm not saying long time, I would say maybe like a 2-week to 3-week window, and some people can't afford to be missing out on the work they need to actually complete in the process. So if you are going to experience this laptop, make sure within the 30 days you make sure you check out the laptop, make sure it's actually working to its functionality, and make sure that it's absolutely working. Now if you are going to use warranties, make sure you have an insurance policy on this laptop. So Amazon does actually, if you want insurance for this laptop or an additional warranty, so that would absolutely help you cover for any damages or if the laptop actually is not functioning correctly. So keep that in mind. With that said, let's move on to the Dell. So the Dell, I'm calling this the Dell i15 7000 gaming series. Codename is actually 7567. Now you can alterate this laptop, and it's one of my favorite laptops that I do recommend, and I'm going to tell you reasons why I like this laptop, by the way. Now with this laptop's display screen, it's actually about the same equivalent as 360 nits. The RGB on this laptop is actually 92%, and Adobe RGB contrast levels is actually 75%. So this is one of the best displays out there. And make sure that if you are going to buy this laptop, and I don't think Dell is actually distributing this one of the displays they had on this laptop before, which was a TN panel that was matte and it kind of washed out. So they actually updated this laptop and replaced it with the IPS display with better contrast levels and better color saturations. So if you move it to left to right, up and down, you won't see any issues with the screen. By far, the screen is one of the best when it comes down to reproduction of your work if you're a photographer, gamer, or someone that's working in the workstation. Now there are different configurations that you can buy. Now this is $800, $850, $1,000. So we're going to talk about the $1,000 one. So it is going to come with a 7th generation Intel Core i7 7700 HQ quad-core processor with Windows 10 Home 64-bit, 8 gigabytes of DDR4, 24 megahertz, and you can upgrade this RAM, by the way, with 32 gigabytes. So it's going to come with a 1 terabyte 5400 RPM hybrid hard drive, but if you want to upgrade that to a SSD, you can on your own terms. Now it's going to come with the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1050 Ti, which is by far one of the best when it comes down to doing medium to high settings on most games that are out there that are reaching for demanding. But with that said, here is why I recommend this laptop. Okay, you guys heard the specs, you guys heard the video cards, the display. It's going to be an IPS backlit, anti-glare, and the colors are really rigid and black. But speakers on this laptop are really good, very nice, pops, sounds great, not too washed up. And the webcam right there is sometimes a little bit overexposed sometimes, but it depends on your lighting conditions wherever you are in your home, or if you're out in a library or somewhere. It's going to come with all these features. It's going to come with one HDMI 2.0 port, 3 USB 3.0s, including one power share, which is pretty awesome. So if you guys don't know what power share is, pretty much you can share power. Not really sure about the power shared. I never tested it, so take this with a grain of salt. But it's going to come with one stock, and it's going to come with an SD card slot, 2-in-1 SD card slot, by the way, because a lot of you photographers out there are looking for a laptop that has SD card slots. And now some of these days, a lot of these laptops out here that are coming out are not provided SD card slots. It's going to come with one headphone and microphone jack, which is cool. And other than that, the chassis, you can read all the information down in the dimensions and the weight. The wireless is 802.11 AC, Bluetooth 2.4 dual band with 4 and 5 gigahertz. 1x1. So if you guys don't know what that means that you're going to get a really large range of Wi-Fi. That means Wi-Fi is going to be picked up as far as maybe like 50 meters to 30 meters. So you're going to have a really large field to pick up Wi-Fi. So, and here's one of the best things about this laptop. It's a 74 milliamp hour 6-cell battery. Now, a lot of people have been reporting 6 hours of on-time screen, sometimes 7 hours of on-time screen when doing average work and light gaming or medium-sized gaming. But a lot of people believe that the battery on this thing is amazing, and for the price that Dell is actually producing this laptop for, it's going to be something. Now, here is where I'm going to talk about the warranty. Now, if I was going to configure this, say if I was going to select this, okay, it's going to select it, and say if I wanted it, I want this laptop, and I was like, okay, I want to add this to my chart, right? Here is where warranty and customer service is at their best. Now, you have an option. The options are now premium support or starter support is mail-in service as your support. That's included. But if you want premium support is basically on-site service. You can pay for someone to come to your home if something goes wrong with your laptop. But note, when you actually call Dell and explain to them what are the issues with your laptop, if you purchase a 1 year or 2 year or 3 year or 4 year premium support, you're going to have someone come to your home or your location and fix your laptop and repair it, and if it does need any additional repairs, they will notify you and let you guys know that they have to go back and go pick up some additional parts to actually fix the problem. So with this premium support, it's about, you have to set an appointment. It could be within 72 hours, it could be 48 hours. It depends. Now, when premium support plus is within the 24 hours, they'll support. And not only that, if the laptop needs to be replaced, they will replace it. That is the difference between premium support plus and premium support. Premium support will give you the option to actually get a full replacement of your laptop. If any damages is due to your laptop, or if they need to replace the motherboard entirely due to some damages, a water damage or anything like that, they will replace it for you. Now, keep in mind, I wouldn't expect you to have any beverages around your laptop, but this is very key. You get these options and you can pay for these options. Now, they start at $60 to $70 at these options, but if I was to buy this laptop, I would definitely get the 1 year premium support, and I can extend that premium support plus to another year if I wanted to. It's just depend, but I would definitely get either 1 year or 2 year premium support plus, because someone will come to your door within 24 hours. So what Dell does is they have distributors, or what they call in-house or third-party tech provider service engineers at some location. Now, this may vary in location, so it may take you some time. So if you are going to actually invest in a laptop like this, you may want to actually do the premium support, and within the 24 hours someone should be at your door and trying to fix your laptop. So with that said, now it's going to cost you more than $1,000 if you add this to the $1,000 price tag to your laptop. So the Dell 157000, which is codename Dell 157567, is a really good buck for the bank. And not only that, the cooling performance on this laptop is amazing. It's quiet, it keeps the CPU and GPU cool, and you rarely hear the fan, by the way. So it's awesome. The battery life is great. Display is awesome for you photographers out there. So with that said, this is the Panda Photographer from 616studios.com. If you have any other questions about any of these two laptops, feel free to actually leave your comments down below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Normally I am really fast in responding to the comments. So with that said, please, if you guys find this video very helpful, please, I have a PayPal link down below, which you can pretty much support this channel by adding or donating $1, $5, $10 to help make more content like this. Go to my Instagram at ThePandaPhotographer, all one word, and 646 Studios on Twitter, 646 Studios Photography. And I do still have the PC gaming hardware and custom PCs channel up on YouTube, so you might want to check that channel out, but it's very old content. But with that said, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.